Thanks for joining me on Wilderness with Lamani. I was hiking down the trail coming back from 4th of July Lake, and I saw some nice brookies rising off this rocky point right here. I got this jig set up. I don't got a lot of time. I got to get to driving. But I got a jig. I'm locked and loaded. I got 10 casts in me, so let's go see if we can't get one of these fish in the net. Usually when I'm fishing Winnemucca, I like to go back and fish that shoreline and back towards the back. But there's some activity happening right out front here. And there's a nice fish rising out there. I don't know if I can get him to hit this jig. The fish in here this ain't no 4th of July lake. The fish in here are a lot more finicky. But doesn't mean we can't get one to bite. 10 casts. That's all I'm gonna let myself have is 10 casts. One thing about here, you gotta be a little more patient, because a lot of times the brookies are down by this weed bed and they don't come up. Like, you gotta go get them. All right, this wasn't the bigger one I saw, but better than anything I got in 4th of July Lake. Oh, he came off. He came off. That was a good sized fish though. Crap. Wanted to get him in the net. I was looking for my net because I don't have my backpack on, so I don't have it right behind me. So I couldn't see what was going on, and I kind of just choked that one. There's one. Let's see if I can get away from blowing this one. And this is like your typical Winnemucca brookie here. There's nice brookies in this lake, and they get bigger than this. They're just harder to catch. Look at how colorful they are. The dark green color to them. And I love this lake, man. And that's not a huge one, but that's a fat Winnemucca brookie. And I was glad to be able to show it to you. Woo! There he goes. He fell right back in. He shot right under that rock. He's like, I had enough of you, dude. All right. I got 4 casts left. But I'm already starting to think that maybe I can do a bonus cast. So I'm going to do this cast here, and then I'm going to go to that rock point right over there and see if there's anything new. Because I think these fish are already hip to me. Because these fish are a little bit wiser than that 4th of July crowd. That 4th of July crowd, that's a party crowd. These fish are a lot more conservative. I need to get home. I'm really, really hungry. And I ain't got no dinner. And I've eaten all my sandwiches, and I'm starving, and I still have a couple miles to hike. Even with my bonus cast, I've got 3 casts left. So I gotta go. If I don't go, I might die of starvation. But this is good. This is deep. And let's see if there's something hanging out on the other side of that rock. I think that's a fish right there. Wait a second. I think it's going real slow along the bottom. And if it's a fish, it's a good fish. Oh, he's going for my jig. He got it. Oh, that was a good one, man. Oh, I had him. He was right on the bottom. I saw him, and that was like twice as big as the first one I got. Crap. I got him to hit. He just came off, man. Sometimes they come off. I'm fishing barbless. That's just what it is. Darn it. All right. I might have to make a few extra bonus casts. Suddenly I ain't so hungry. I'm gonna go down, find a new set of rocks, and We're going 5 more casts. 5 more. 10 easily can be converted to 15 if you're going by loose rules. Well, we're going by medieval time rules. So, you know, kind of like how you weigh things by stone instead of pounds. We're measuring our casts in percentages of casts. So when I lost that fish, that actually gave me 3 more casts added to the 2 I had left, and that's how I came up with 5. Does that make sense? Makes sense to me. On the very next cast, I just had one hit it 3 times. 3 times I saw him hitting it, and I just couldn't make it work. I couldn't set the hook. Okay, I think I got one coming. These fish are feeding right now. There we go. There we go. These fish are feeding right now. They're cruising. There's a lot of them out there. He's not that big, but you know, when you're working with bonus casts and medieval rules, you gotta catch whatever you can. Here we go. It's a nice brookie. Not the biggest that Winnemucca's got to offer, but hey, when you're working on bonus casts, hey, you just gotta take what you can. All right, new water, 3 casts. And like, you don't see anything swimming around here, because usually they're just combing the bottom. There we go. Oh, he hit it when it was sinking. There we go. God, he hit it when it was sinking. All right. I'm declaring that cast didn't count, and I'm making a bonus cast, so I still have 3 casts because I missed the hit. It was sinking and I wasn't paying attention, and I just looked down and my line was shooting out. And a lot of times when you're jig fishing, that's when the hit's gonna come, when your stuff is sinking. So you gotta watch that big slack line, and just if you see the bite, you just gotta set the hook. I gotta move on though, because there we go. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's about the same size. He's just fighting harder. And I'm just, you know, these fish are coming deep. This is deep water jig fishing here. And I do the same thing when I'm fishing with my fly rod as well. Here, whether it's nymphs or whatever, I'm working everything deep. Look at him in the net, how colorful he is. It's a beautiful fish, man. Whew. Look at the colors on that brookie. That's a beautiful brookie. And I've gotten some nice ones in here. I got 2 casts left. But if I miss a strike, then I'm awarded an extra cast, you see. Because what we're doing here is we're making things up as we go along. All right, the brookie just rose out there. I don't know how good it was, but I think it's worth a shot. It's really deep and bouldery right here. So the other area I was fishing had that nice silty bottom. Okay, that's 1 cast. If I miss a strike, I get an extra spin. We're going brook trout game show. Hunger, never heard of it. I'm gonna really let this one go all the way to the bottom. It's my final cast. Gotta make it last. I think that silty bottom over there was the place I need to be fishing, because that's where I saw that one. He was just, something hit it. I got a hit. I did get a hit. Oh, Go one more time. I'm getting multiple strikes. I did get a hit. I am not making this up. All right, everybody likes the game show where there's a bonus spin, okay? Everybody always is for the bonus spin, so. Okay, there's another one coming to my left. Because the rules say you have to stop unless you see a riser. So nobody worry, because it was Wednesday, north of the equator, and we were going by medieval rules, all of the extra casts are allowed and sanctioned. We had to make that game show up real quick. Anyway, I just want to get a couple of these brookies really quick. In any event, I hope you enjoyed this quick hit on Winnemucca Lake on my way out. I'm so hungry I'm seeing things, and if I see somebody with a full pack coming up, I might attack them for their food. So we'll just see how that goes. If you see on the news, man attacks people for their food on the trail, you know it was me. In any event, thank you for joining me on Wilderness with Amani. Until next time.